Hello everybody, welcome to Benchwarmers. This is your boy Kojo Chi, and this is the weekend roundup. Charlie, we can't talk about the matches we played during the weekend. Charlie, Premier League is finally back, and this is what they love. It they make one a weekend B. Charlie, it started on Friday, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Wow. This is the reason I always tell you guys, Premier League is the best league in the world. If you don't agree with me, but Premier League is the best, is the most viewed, is the most like everything. If they watch match, they say yes, this is football. This is football, Charlie. So we go start with the Liverpool versus Bournemouth. It ended 4-2. Liverpool scoring 2 goals, and Bournemouth coming back equalizing. It became 2-2. Then Chiesa came from the bench to score. It became 3-2. Then dying minutes of the match, Mohamed Salah had his say, and it became 4-2. The match was a very tough game for Liverpool. Bournemouth really impressed me personally. They impressed me. I knew they were good, but I thought after losing some of their key players last season, they wouldn't be that good. But I just had to. I think maybe it's because most of the players they lost were from the defense. So attacking wise, they were still solid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think this game was the most entertaining game of the weekend. Personally, the game B. It make against for the neutral people. The match was dope. It was dope. Highly motivational match. It be entertaining. You don't understand? The match they really be. So personally, my man of the match be Ekitike. Ekitike, that's be the Liverpool side. It be Ekitike because Liverpool won, so I'll give it to Ekitike. He won the man of the match too. But if Bournemouth had gotten a point or won the match, I would have given it to Semenyo because he was outstanding. But this racial abuse thing, Charlie, some people just mad though. So during the match, Semenyo was racially abused, and it was very painful for football fans and football lovers because there is something that we have been fighting against for a very long time, and players still being abused. It's even funny, and it came from a Liverpool fan, and me being a Liverpool fan is very embarrassing. It's a disgrace to that person, and he wanted to inflict that on Liverpool, but ambassador, you don't understand. So Semenyo, after being racially abused, complained to the match official, and they actually changed stuff, and they spoke about it. They solved everything nicely. He came back on the field, and you know what he did to us? He scored 2 goals, 2 beautiful, outstanding goals, all from counter attack. That is Liverpool's problem right now. Our main problem is defense. Liverpool will struggle this season defensively, and I'm not kidding. That is my only worry. But attacking wise, I think Charlie will be sorted. And when we get Isaac in addition, them dead. I see them what? Them dead. Charlie, so I'm done with that match. The next match will be Aston Villa and Newcastle. That was the first match on Saturday, and that was the early kickoff game. The game was it ended 0-0. It was a very flat game. I think Aston Villa were poor even before they considered they got the red card. They were very poor, but a very smart red card from Konsa because Anthony Gordon was just going to score, and for his team to actually get a point is still good. Even after the red card, they did well. They defended well. Newcastle had a lot of chances. They played very well. Fabian Schär was very good at the back. They played very nice football. Their only problem was goal scoring because Anthony Gordon was their captain, and you know Anthony Gordon doesn't like playing number 9. You understand? So even when Barnes was taken off, Gordon went back to his natural position. He started playing better. Elanga is a new player, so I wouldn't bash him a lot because he was very, very shaky. He didn't do anything. Then Newcastle try, but without Isaac, there is no goal. And the next match was Brighton versus Fulham, which ended 1-1. Brighton were outstanding. outstanding. They played very nice football. But do you know what? One thing about Premier League, if they lead 1-0, make sure they will get 2-0. Else, out of nowhere, Muniz, 9 minutes of the game, can score. We 1-1. So Brighton 1, Fulham 1. The shocking match of the weekend for me personally was Sunderland versus West Ham. West Ham are poor. I'm even scared for them. I remember I was telling a friend, I think West Ham are in trouble. They might even be They might be relegated. And he thought I was joking. But Charlie, despite the first match, Sunderland really ball. And do you know why Sunderland won that match? Stadium of Light. Wallahi. Ha! Charlie, the fans stand for 90 minutes. They no move. They just jump. Charlie, they really stamp. Them sing. Them shout. So no wonder they won the game. They played fantastic football and they won by 3-0. The next match was my Ghanaian brothers team, Mohamed Kudus, who was the man of the match for me, but even though they gave it to Richarlison. It was Spurs versus Burnley. Burnley are in trouble. I predicted Burnley will be relegated. And they are going back to the championship. Wallahi, they don't get chance for anywhere. Them go. Because watching the match, Kudus and Richarlison were fantastic. They were fantastic. Pro was outstanding. Johnson was good. I think Tottenham losing their star players actually made them very strong. Thomas Frank is doing a very good job, and they won by 3-0. Richarlison scoring 2 goals and Brendan Johnson scoring 1. And Richarlison's goals were I don't know what they wrong up. He go fish here, they can't score goals. Where they score fantastic goals too. But shout out to Kudus. Kudus was outstanding. He did a lot of tricks, playing fantastic football. The match was very interesting. Burnley actually did well. I was surprised with the amount of chances they actually got. They did well, but they lost by 3-0. What more can I say? Then Manchester City versus Wolves. Or let me say Wolves versus Manchester City, because Man City went away. Wolves are also in trouble, because even last season they no play shit. Last season Wolves were very poor, but they were just lucky because they had a fantastic player in the name Cunha, and Cunha won a lot of points for them. But with Cunha now being at Manchester United, I think Wolves will be in trouble. They should just pray that the other teams like Leeds and Burnley and like they'll get 3 worse teams than them, else they'll be in trouble. Haaland came back to scoring, never in doubt. We all know he's a goal machine. He scored 2 goals, fantastic 2 goals. Reinders scored 1, and Cherky, one of my favorite players, scored 1. And for me personally, man of the match was Reinders. Wow, the guy is a baller. I wish he was at Liverpool. Why Liverpool? Make a no talk. Make a move on. Man City, they may come once a man. I'm not going to finish right now. So on Sunday, the Club World Cup champions, or let me say world champions, Chelsea faced Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge. And you know what happened? Chelsea was poor. The Club World Cup team, the world champions, they were poor. And I'm not surprised. Their team is just full of kids. Kids saw and did the team inside. So I'm not be surprised crash it and draw. And Crystal Palace is very good. They are very good defensively. Their 3-back is solid. Their wing backs are outstanding. Mitchell and Munuz, like they are very good. And I wasn't surprised with Chelsea finding it very difficult to break them down. First half, Chelsea no play shot on target. The good players for Chelsea were Sanchez. Sanchez was one of their best players, and even with that one, despite the goal way, is a score. And I think people are trying to get things confused right now. There is a new rule. I don't know whether it's very new or it's been there for a while, but I think most players, even professional players, don't know about this rule. So with this rule, what we try to talk BCM, if you get free kick like Chelsea get free kick when they can't play against Crystal Palace, or Crystal Palace get free kick and they can't play against Chelsea, like in this case. And the scoring, the attacking team's players should not get close to the wall. That's the new rule right now. So the attacking team's players should not get close to the wall. So for this one like this now, as they can't play the ball, you see Gay push a Chelsea bodied a Chelsea defender, and before the ball was kicked, he was very close to the Chelsea wall. And according to the rules, you shouldn't be 1 meter close to the wall. And because of that, the goal was ruled out, which was very annoying, because I'm against 40 as to 40, you know, say we did, and it was very annoying. But at the same time, it's something that we should all learn, and because we've seen goals like this, or we've been seeing it all the time. But I think it's a new rule, and because of that, the goal was cancelled, and the match ended 0-0. Chelsea was poor, Palmer was poor, Enzo Fernandez is sharp, but the match for that particular match, he sharp passed. Eze was fantastic. Mateta was dope. Crystal Palace are going to worry a lot of teams this season. The next match was Forest versus Brentford. Yes, and I wasn't surprised because I think Brentford coach, who is a new coach for me, I felt he's one of the coaches that will be in trouble this season. I was thinking by December he will be sacked. But if you don't take care how things they go, the one next month, I best sack him, because Brentford are very shaky, losing most of their players. Brentford no dey sit up. So Nottingham Forest won by 3 goals to 1. 3 goals to 1. So it was a very dope game. But shout out to Wood. Wood is back with the goals. Last season he was outstanding. He scored a lot of Premier League, I think 20 goals or so, and people thought it was a fluke. But he started with 2 goals right now, and the guy is not stopping. He's growing. Fine wine. He dey grow, but he still dey score. This be what they call fine wine. Then the match of the weekend, Manchester United versus Arsenal. Manchester United versus Arsenal. I think this was the match of the weekend, highly anticipated, but it was very poor. The game wasn't outstanding. The game was just like we just watch them. Nothing exceptional. Limited chances. Arsenal were defended all out. The goal was ugly. I felt it was a foul, but it's a 50-50 thing though. If Liverpool will score that goal, I go talk say no be foul. So at the same time too, if Arsenal score, I for talk say no be foul. But it be very soft by the Man United goalkeeper. He was very poor. Try at all. And let me talk about Arsenal, who I think are one of the favorites for the league this season. They were very poor. Their midfield wasn't clicking. Zubimendi was nowhere to be found. Odegaard has started the game with last season's antics, struggling. Saka was out of the game, and Gyökeres very poor. Havertz came to replace him, also poor. Arsenal were poor, but defensively they were very good. Raya was good, and I think that goalkeeper is the reason why Arsenal won all 3 points on that day. The last match of the weekend was which was played on Monday evening, was Leeds versus Everton, and Leeds Everton did trouble. Everton was poor, but I think one thing about Everton is that when they play at home, they are very dangerous. But with this season not playing as good as Impact, problem D. New stadium, they come with different pressure. Remember when Tottenham were outstanding and they went to their new stadium, and you saw how they struggled. Just like West Ham at Upton Park, they were very, very dope. They moved to their new stadium. The London Stadium struggled. So when you move to a new stadium, it's very dangerous. You might end up struggling, but at the same time, we don't know what will happen. But Everton lost the game by 1-0. Leeds won, which is very good for the new teams, new promoted teams, that Leeds and Sunderland. They won their first matches, which is very good because you don't know when you go need the points, Charlie. This league will be very, very tough, Charlie. So this is the weekend roundup, And this your boy Kodochi. Charlie, thanks for watching.